Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to Tales of Phantasia. Last time, we finished up the Lone Valley and made a pact with Sylph. Clarth is officially a summoner, and he actually has the ability to summon Sylph as an attack. Pretty neat. This makes him much more useful in battle now that he finally has that option. So definitely at this point you want to keep him in the back of the battle. But before anything else, we're supposed to go to the Yggdrasil, the World Tree. Let's see what the characters have to say about this. I can't believe it. Mana is disappearing. With this elemental orb, we can talk to the spirit of the World Tree, right? We should be able to get all of our answers in the Forest of the Spirits. Yeah, that's true. So, we're headed back to Belladem Village, and then the forest beyond it. So, let's head that way and see how many battles it's going to force us to get in to get there. Well, I'm honestly surprised we made it to the mountain pass with no enemies on the way. And you finally get to see that left path, which is literally just a single screen. Much shorter than the northern path with the items and all those enemies. So, we're back here. Oh, here's an enemy. And Jackal! This is the enemy that I was trying to find before. What luck that we actually encounter them here. So, let's make sure, use the spectacles on them. Weak to fire, kind of ordinary. They're very jumpy though, so they can be a little bit of a pain. Oh, and we get to see Sylph. This is so cool. Slows the game down, but man, he destroyed him. Oh, well, actually it slowed it down because the enemy died. But yeah, pretty cool looking summoning spell. I like it. Now, let's see, we want to go back this way is the village. And you know what, I think... Now, I was going to say we're going to stop off in the inn, but not yet. We're going to go and take care of the World Tree first. Then we'll probably stop in the inn on our way back. So, into the forest. We did come here right after Belladem Village and get those treasures. You didn't really have to. You could come and get them now. Nope, further down. But it's kind of fun to explore and get those items early on. Man, Sylph is powerful against these enemies in here. The nice thing is it literally like stops battle to do the spell. And here we go. Let's approach the tree and see what happens. Is this the World Tree Yggdrasil that the Sylph were talking about? What this? Slight awkward translation there. Hey, it's that same woman that we saw way back in the beginning. Except this time she looks a little more solid. This light is... You can see me, can you not? You can hear me, can you not? In that case, I ask you to listen. The time of disaster is drawing near. Even if only you will hear my words, I still wish for you to know. I am the spirit that dwells within the World Tree, Yggdrasil. I am Martel. Even as we speak, the life of the World Tree Yggdrasil is coming to an end. But isn't death part of any normal life cycle? Normal life cycle? The World Tree took root in the days when this world was first given form. It has no life cycle. You must realize what it would mean for mana to disappear from this world. Mana is the source of life from which the spirits, magic, and all creatures are born, and the World Tree is the source of mana itself. Were you not aware of this? What? Is that really true? In this entire world, this single tree is the source of all mana? That is correct. Do you really expect us to just accept a claim like that? Everything I have told you is the truth. Perhaps you will be willing to believe me after the world tree has already withered away. Once the spirits and magic have vanished and all is lost. I think this spirit is telling us the truth. Because 100 years from now, in the world in which Mint and I live, magic does not exist. And also, I've seen it for myself. This tree had withered away. Only the lifeless trunk remained. Then, it's true? If that's the case, mana is essential if the world tree Yggdrasil is going to continue living. However, the amount of mana consumed by magic should not be substantial enough to deplete the supply of mana. Then, why is it happening? That, I do not know. However, whatever it may be, it is capable of consuming mana at an alarming rate. Is there nothing we can do to save this tree? If magic disappears from this world, then we have no hope of ever defeating Deos. And all of my research really will have been for naught. And she's gone. Wait! I still have things I need to ask. Well, that conversation ended suddenly. I wish to try something. I love her shouting heal. It was adorable. And what is going on with Clarth's hat there? It seems my power alone is not enough. If only I were as powerful a Methodist as my mother, then maybe. I don't think this problem has such a simple solution. If mana disappears from this world, magic will vanish along with it. Then, if we can't defeat Deos before he travels further into the future, we'll have lost our only chance to defeat him? If we can't put a stop to whatever is depleting the supply of mana, nothing else we do will matter. Unless we can solve that problem, we'll have done nothing but postpone the inevitable destruction of the world. You say we need to put a stop to it, but where do we go from here? Working with the assumption that the ability to use magic is directly related to mana, perhaps Deos is behind all of this. Then if we defeat Deos, it's possible we could be killing two birds with one stone. Although, I doubt things will end up being so simple. Currently, of the spirits known to exist, the most powerful is said to be Luna, the spirit of the moon. And I've heard that the ring needed to form the summoning pact with Luna can be found in the Moria mine. The Moria mine? Well, I don't know all of the details, but supposedly the mine is connected to an old dwarven settlement. It's controlled by the kingdom of Alvanista, unsurpassed in their advanced magical culture. If we head there, I'm sure we'll be able to figure out what our next move should be. To get there, first we'll need to head to the port city Venezia. From there, we go to Alvanista by sea. Well then, I guess our next destination is the city of Venezia. Oh! It was a dragonfly! I was wondering what was going on with Clarth's head, if it was a graphical glitch or what. But it was a dragonfly who just happened to be stuck right there where his head was. Okay! That makes so much more sense. Dragonflies aside, we need to head to Alvanista by way of Venezia. So we'll head out of the forest here, and we're going to make a quick stop back in Belladum to heal up, because we've taken some hits and used quite a bit of TP. A nice thing is, in later Tales games, summons become kind of big to-dos, fancy attacks, stuff like that. Oh right, this isn't an inn anymore. I don't think there is an inn in this village now. You know what? I'm curious. What happens if we go and talk to Lenios now that we have Clarth? If you ever need to rest, please visit us anytime. You're always welcome to stay with us. Thank you, sir. Can we take him up on the offer? Stay as long as you'd like, okay? Oh, I bet you we just... Yep. You can walk into the bed and rest like we could back in Kless's home in the original, in the start of the game. So, that's very useful. And I'm surprised he doesn't say anything with Clarth here. But, well, not a big deal. Now let's get out of town and head up toward Venezia. But first, what could be causing Mana to disappear? I'm sure there's no simple answer to that question. Well, we should really worry about that after we defeat Deus. Right. Our first priority is to form pacts with more spirits. I mean, it makes sense. If magic is the key to defeating Deus, then it would make sense if he's trying to deplete mana from the world so that nobody can use magic to defeat him. So, it kind of fits. We don't know if he's the only thing behind it, but I'd be willing to put money down that he is the one orchestrating the issue. So, another enemy! Okay, well, now that I, have encountered them and scanned them once, of course I'm encountering jackals in, like, every single battle. Also, Sylph is a powerful attack. It's great on one enemy. But it's really annoying when I've got one small hit left on an enemy, and Clarth casts Sylph to do like 100 damage to kill off the 5 remaining HP it has. Oh well, that happens. Oh, this is not good. Something's definitely wrong here. The city was... How horrible. Were there no survivors? So we come here to Hamel and the city's been devastated. None of the buildings are enterable. Nobody seems to be around. Oh, here's someone. Are you alright? Oh, I seem to be unharmed. What in the world happened to this city? Demeter. Huh? The sorcerer who attacked this city. He killed my papa and mama. If you're going after him, I'll help you. Huh? Hey, come on. We don't have time to be running around like this. But we can't just ignore someone suffering right in front of us. Hey, come on, not you too, Mint. I know that we've got no time to lose, but still, There's something bothering you two? You're both acting rather strange. It's flashback time. Yeah, I knew this city being destroyed would not sit well with Kless. Too many memories of his own village. And that was really recent for him. No, it's nothing. But I won't abandon this girl. I agree with Kless. I want to help this girl. Well, if you're both going to go that far, then I won't argue with you. In that case, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you know about this sorcerer? If our opponent is capable of using magic, we need to get as much information about him as we can. I'm not sure exactly where Demeter lives. However, I know that when he left this city, he headed north. I see. Venezia lies in that direction, So I imagine that if we head there, we should be able to find out more about him.
I don't know how I can ever thank you enough. Truly, thank you so much. I apologize for the late introduction. My name is Rhea Scarlet. I'm Mint. Rhea, it's a pleasure to meet you. Next to me is Kless, and over there is Clarth. It is my pleasure to make your acquaintances.
So we've got Rhea traveling with us here. And we're gonna... Oh, nope, not this way. We're gonna head onward and see if we can't find our way to Venezia. Maybe figure out who this Demeter fellow is. First, though... Goodness, you two sure are suckers for sob stories. I just couldn't let him get away with this. I apologize. It's fine. Demeter is a sorcerer, right? If we're lucky, someone may have taken notice of him, or he might have left a clue behind. So, let's head onward, and we will hopefully get to Venezia pretty quickly. Let's see. Actually, let's consult the world map. We don't really look at that very often. Let's see where we are located. Port City, Venezia, up to the north. So, let's keep heading that direction. Let's see, these are walls of mountains here. I was just about to say, it's odd that we hadn't gotten into any random battles yet. And hey, we've arrived at Venezia. Let's take a look inside. Port City, Venezia. Pretty big place for a port city, don't you think? People come here from all over the world, which brings in all sorts of characters. This is the kind of city where anything can happen. I love the style of this. Also, we got an inn. So, let's wander in here. Doggy. Welcome. One night is 48 gold. Will you be staying with us? Nah, we're good. Need to finish cleaning. Me? I live here. This is a live-in job. Pretty sweet gig. And look who it is! We found her again. Oh, everyone. So, what happened? Did things go well with Elwyn after you met him? That's... Looks like there's still something else. Can we help you in any way? Hey, come on. Is this really something we should get involved in? Will you help her out? Yeah, you want to say yes. I went as far as the front of his company, but my legs wouldn't stop trembling. I couldn't go inside. So, we need to set up a time for you to meet with Elwyn. Please, leave it to us. So, we're continuing that side quest. We'll go over to that part of the village, or the city in a sec. Let's wander around down here. I love the design of the water and, you know, very obviously inspired by Venice with the canals here. What's down here? The mayor's house. What's everybody doing here? Mayor's brother's child's friend's older sister. I'm the older sister. That's random. We were just talking about Demeter. Demeter is a half-elf and a powerful sorcerer. He used to research sorcery in the city long ago, and he was always willing to help anyone in need. But a year ago, he suddenly changed completely, threw away all of his research, and moved to a solitary island in the west. Solitary island in the west? So, we need to find a solitary... Yeah, that's what they said, Clarth. We won't be able to get there unless we have a ship. Let's pay a visit to the harbor. If we ask around, we might be able to find a ship. And the night he left here, he had the look of a man possessed. Sharing latest gossip. Yeah, those two are the ones you need to speak with to get the details about where Demeter's going. Make sure you talk to them. And as we head here to the upper level... Hey, this guy looks kind of familiar. I'm the mayor of Venezia. This city is duty-free to encourage an environment of free trade. We have goods here that come from all over the world. You can find anything you want right here in this city. By the way, where are you all visiting from?
We came from south of Euclid.
Do you mean, by chance, from Belladem? I mean, is there anything else south of Euclid here? You didn't happen to meet a man named Lenios there, did you?
Yes, we did. He's the village elder.
What? I see. So he's actually leading the village. Lenios is my twin brother. He's the younger one. So in the 10 years I've been in this city, the region south of Euclid has been completely developed. If you find yourself back there, send him my regards, won't you? So, pretty cool that we can actually talk to him to get details that he's Lenios' brother.
Man, I want to go on a vacation around the world. But because of the war in Midgard, it's impossible, right? The captain of the ship that goes to Alvanista is such a pushover that he won't even sail. But what can you do?
Well, not really anything, I guess. And I love this view. In fact, this is a great place to end off this episode. We've managed to do quite a bit, get all the way up here to Venezia, found a town demolished in the process, but we're going to take on Demeter, who caused it, which, can I just say, having, read Greek mythology and Demeter being a woman there and being a man here, it messes with me every single time. But enough about that. Next time, we're going to continue exploring Venezia, maybe gear up and go take on this crazed sorcerer. If you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to click like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time.